Welcome back, everyone, to the Open at Belton. We're here with the Disc Golf Network, part of the Silver Series of events. This is the final round, back nine. We're out at Heritage Park. I'm Sarah Hokom here with Holly Finley.
So after the first 9 holes, we have Catrina Allen in the lead at 15 under par, followed by Kristin Tattar at 12 under par. Valerie Manduano sneaking in from a different card, now at 11 under par. So it's a tight race. It's fun to see when someone from the chase card has a chance at the event. So here we are on hole 10. It's a par 4, 726 feet. I feel like it takes 4 really great shots to get a 4 here. These are really long throwers, so we'll probably see some opportunities at 3. There is out of bounds left and right, and even though this is a really wide fairway, because it's so windy, you really need to control the height of the disc and plan on where the disc is going to finish.
Catrina up first with a hurricane. There is also a ripping left to right, slight tailwind, and she plays it well, right in the middle. We only saw one birdie on this hole on the first day when the wind was similar to today. But we did see quite a few birdies yesterday. So players are figuring it out. Holyn throwing a grace. Just another kind of neutral, stable distance driver, following exactly what Catrina did, right in the middle. Kristin also throwing a grace.
Oh, I love this. It dropped quick, though. It's getting a lot of ground scoot, but felt like it just fell out of the air.
Yeah, that tailwind is also gusty, so she could have caught a weird gust on that tail. Maria going destroyer.
And this is looking a bit dangerous if it gets a massive flare skip. Come on, stay in.
Ooh.
Ew, cutting it close, but she's safe.
Kristin with her second shot, she could get to the pin if this gets left enough. She's circle 2 with a putt. Great shot. Catrina looking to match with that same disc, the hurricane. Anna Heiser, she needs that to get it to go left in this wind.
Oh, and she'll be on the left side of this row of trees, which I find to be a much more preferred position.
Holyn also clubbing up a little to the right, a little bit more stable distance driver to get that left fade.
Oh, that looks good.
Inside circle 1.
Way down there, pin deep. That's a great shot, and we did see Holyn overthrow this shot the other day, long out of bounds. So good correction from her, and Maria does that low skip play. Look at this. Wow.
Whoa.
Maria Oliva.
She snuck right by that one blocker tree on that right side. Kristin with a look.
Now Kristin has that stupid bush that we saw give some trouble to her and Holyn the previous days. Holyn for birdie.
Just hear the wind.
Come on. Right at the camera, dude. I wanted her to get that one. Still gives you a boost of confidence to have the opportunity, though. Another tester of a comeback with this wind. There we go.
Ooh,
my goodness.
That pole almost said no. That was a very strong putt. Looks like I see Kat's putter under the basket, so she did not also get the birdie. But Maria with 2 great shots and a pretty easy putt, cards the only birdie in the entire field on the day.
Ha! She made it look so easy.
Kristin with a little obstruction.
This limb, once again, killing the vibe.
Does she go under it? Does she go over it? Looks under.
Oh, she's got this. Right when she put her head on the inside of it, it looks so short. Cat dropping in her par.
So really good pars with Maria's amazing birdie.
So Maria getting a boost of confidence back with that one. I love that for her. And as we proceed over to the next hole, which is another short birdieable hole.
This is a par 3, 293 feet. Kind of plays like a double island, but not a true island hole. Out of bounds shots off the tee go to the drop zone, but this road right there is out of bounds. And then there's this nasty hill on the backside of the green that anything going on that backside is likely to roll OB.
Yeah, in previous years, it wasn't out of bounds that close to the basket, so you could sort of send it long and just have a comeback putt. But now, if you full send, you're OB, baby. So Maria sneaks just over the OB road. She'll be in bounds with a decision to make.
She really clubbed down to a putter. That's, in this kind of wind, it's a left to right. It really plays to a backhand. Cat going with a tsunami, which is really overstable disc.
And hopefully she'll have sort of a stretch out to be able to navigate around that naked bush there. I would really love to see this course when everything is full grown, especially hole 9, that pecan alley.
Holyn going mid. This is her trust. I like this play a lot. The wind just kind of keeps pushing it straight.
Great.
But she's a little short. There's a decision to be made there on the green. Kristin going with a Glory, which is a stable distance or stable fairway driver. So she's kind of looking for that big swing.
Ooh, I love that play.
And that's an ideal place to be putting from as well.
I feel like she's going for it.
Nice up.
That was great. So Holyn giving herself a lot of chances at birdie here, but she doesn't want a taste of that one. And as Sarah mentioned, there's OB long. So it's another...
This is dicey for Cat too.
Saw her go OB long in day 1 from this similar style putt.
Did that stay?
It looked like it did. She didn't put a lot of speed on it.
It wasn't super hyzer, so yeah.
Right.
All right, no harm.
She'll be putting for 3. This is one of those you just hate to give away when you're that close to the basket. You've done such a great job getting there, and man, sometimes it's just not worth the putt.
Kristin, however, getting a really easy putt at this and taking a stroke back from our leader.
I like that play, swinging around and putting towards these bushes here versus putting towards that out-of-bounds slope.
Agreed.
Maria drops in for her easy par.
So with that, Kristin comes within 2 of Catrina. And we've got 7 more holes. This is really shaping up to be a battle.
It is. Hole 12, par 4, 369. If you're feeling brave, you might take a fairway or a driver and just try to get as far as you can and see if you have an eagle look. A lot of times you'll see players choose a mid for placement or just a hyzer chip shot also for placement. The further right you land, the harder it is to get into the green. Also, if you land too far left, again, it's just really tough. I've also seen some of these distance players just try to punch it through the woods even, because once you make it past that corner, there is kind of a look at the basket.
Yeah, there's a wind keeping that from hyzering into that gap. So the backhands have got to put it up a little bit inside in order to get that to get left enough.
That's going into the corner there. So she does that little sneaky corner play. I love that.
I'm sure it was totally on purpose.
Oh yeah, I saw Catrina do that the other day.
Catrina with a hurricane. Yeah, look, it looks like she's trying to get into the gap with that shot. Not bad.
Yeah.
She's on the front side. 2 feet shorter, it would have been very treacherous.
Mm-hmm.
Holyn going with a mid. Up the gut. Leaking a little left, that'll be trouble.
Yeah, she'll have to get creative with her second shot.
This has to be a pitch just around the corner.
Yeah, just more of a
Okay, she got aggressive, but that'll work.
placement. So she'll have a putt at a 4. I mean, a nice approach up into the green to get a par. So Holyn having to stretch way out because her disc did leak a little too far left.
That's a pretty extreme angle. She's got to put on that and hope she doesn't hit early.
Yeah, sometimes it's smarter instead of just trying to be a super woman and get all the way up to the green. Just get into a good position and play it for par. Ooh,
Oh.
no!
Dang, it's such a severe uphill. Sometimes finding that line that gets up the hill and through the gap is a little elusive.
So Maria's second shot, nice turnover finesse into the green. Get up there.
Oh, that's not the kick.
Gah!
Dang it.
She'll still have a look at a 3 from up there.
I don't know. I mean, there's so many trees. I'm sure she can find a window. Kristin conceding, looking to just tap out an easy par. Holyn with a putt. Circle 2.
Ooh, don't hit that limb.
Sit.
Okay, chill.
Sit.
Oh, chill out.
Man, this ground is so soft. A lot of putts that are missed are sitting up there, but that was unfortunately not one of them.
The old risk reward shows itself again. Catrina says, no, thank you. I'll just lay this up. So now some work left to do for Holyn. Yes. Man, you know that felt good.
Cashing in after that unfortunate roll away. It's so far uphill.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I see a window.
I see a couple of them.
Come on, put this in.
This would be putt of the year.
Just for the highlight video. Go.
Oh,
sit.
no. Okay.
Good effort. Tough lie.
You can see it's just so steep and it's so loose. It's dry, dusty terrain. Couple of tap-ins.
Yeah, no birdies on this one, but it looks like Valerie is coming up a little bit from behind.
Watch out.
On these second cards. And she did get that birdie. So Kristin's still off Catrina by 2. On to hole 13, 399 feet, par 4. It's a tight gap, sloping left to right the whole way. Players are going to want to get about to the top of the hill off the first shot. They can also play it up to the left. There's some really good open lanes up there. Second shot, another gap shot, looking down the hill to lay your disc close to the basket to get that birdie 3. This is a really fun one, but it can also punish a player. Kristin's going musket, so a neutral 10 speed. Pretty fast disc for a gap like this. I'm thinking she's trying to get there.
I like it. I like it a lot.
That's amazing.
I'll take 2 of those.
That
Thank you.
is really close to circle 2. Should make for an easy birdie. Maria going fairway driver. This is her Hawkeye.
Ooh, sneak.
Up that left side. A lot of players are going up there.
Yeah, that'll do.
Kat going with her mid. This is one of her signature discs, the Rift.
Through the V tree?
That was really clean.
Sneaky.
And Holyn, she's been throwing a putter here. This is her pure. And puts it right up there in a good spot. Really great tee shots by all the women on this hole. Not surprising.
MPO could never. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding.
Well, I mean, so many MPOs can throw 400 feet that they probably get a little too aggressive.
So not enough angle. You got to release it a little bit later. So Maria trickles down to the right side. She'll have some trouble there. Curious to see what type of line she gets. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, good tree.
I feel like Holyn is just throwing a little ultimate disc at a friend. It's just every time she does a little chip up shot. That's what it looks like to me.
Kat playing her steadies up the left side and getting the trickle. She's
Wow.
a 15-footer for her birdie. And we still have not gotten to Kristin's disc.
Look at this.
This is not good. You can kind of see the basket up in that left corner,
Oh my goodness.
but it's a wall of
You just
trees. Wait, there's a hole.
Pick
apparently.
a gap and aim for it. And that worked out
that
great.
was really good. So Kristin, just outside circle 2.
I kind of wish she would have made that for the Schmiegel.
Yes.
Come on. There was so much speed on that.
It looked like her timing was just a little off. Even though she is a quick putter.
She is.
Yeah. It looked like she didn't give herself the full load.
This comeback is something else, too.
Nice.
Wow, look at that.
Through the gap, saving a bogey. Catrina for birdie. With Kristin sitting right there, she needs to make this.
Very nice.
Holyn also for birdie after she ran the basket on her second shot.
And Kristin tapping in for her birdie.
So, wow, 3 out of 4 birdies on this hole is great. It's the 5th most difficult hole on the course.
Getting a 3 here is such a win. Well played hole from this card. Catrina Allen still in the lead at 16 under par, and Kristin 14 under, but Valerie Manduano's coming in hot on the second card. Hole 14, the windmill hole. This is birdieable, but you have to have a nice shot shape off the tee. It's easy just to send it long and have it hyzer left, and then you don't have a putt. These forehand players have an advantage here, as well as if you have a nice turnover backhand, you can float a mid into the circle. Kristin definitely has the distance to get into the circle with her forehand.
This is a rive, but we are also, the sidearm is a good play, but also the wind is not favorable. It's pushing the wrong direction.
So she'll have about a 35 to 40 footer for her birdie putt. Even though Catrina has a 300-foot plus sidearm, she's choosing a backhand turnover off the tee, and that is coming in nice.
And that was a mid, her signature mid, the Rift.
Little bit longer look, probably about a 50-footer for her.
No surprise, Holyn here going with her sidearm. This is a rive.
Ooh, clip the leaf, hopefully. Still has a good bit of distance on it, and it does. Gets way down there.
She'll be a little blocked by that tree, and
She looked like she barely threw that thing, and it's pinned deep.
it's amazing how much power she gets off her wrist snap.
So Maria with her turnover backhand shot.
Also going mid. She's a little bit blocked for a putt, but it should be easy up and down for the par. So Holyn having to navigate around this tree and then through the tree windmill gap, I'm assuming. Oh, she's going way around.
So she'll have a circle's edge putt for par. And this could be a putt if you're Maria Oliva and you send it up high enough.
Really nice play.
Love it.
Did you see Chandler's putt on this?
I didn't.
Oh.
Did he make it?
Yep, but it hit the ground first.
Catrina says no, thank you, and she just pitches up.
Good play by her. This is a tough birdie today, but Kristin's got to look at it.
And the wind died right when the putter left her hand.
Man, she needed that one to grab that extra stroke and get within one going into these back four. But she's still two away. Holyn here to try to get her par.
Yeah, a long par save putt here. Just taking a little bit more time to think about it. Hate to see it. She'll be cleaning up for Bogue here. There we go.
Yeah, I have to shout out Chandler Fry, though, because he
Yeah.
had a putt similar to kind of where Maria was. And he throws, I don't know what disc it was, but he throws a hard shot off the ground, skips at circle's edge, goes in the basket. So I don't know what coverage it's on. It's probably, it may not, I don't know, you'd probably just check his socials, but it's a pretty amazing shot to watch.
Very cool. So Catrina tapping out her par, even though she could have given it a run, she chose not to, threw it at the ground, took the par, and walked away.
Margin is still at 2. Valerie Mondahano is also still pushing from that second card. Kat needs to get as many birdies as she can down this stretch. And we're back. This is hole 15, par 4, 620 feet. The first shot is just a distance shot out to this middle. There is OB far left and far right, but doesn't really come into play on this one. The next shot, you're looking to hyzer just before that big tree right in the middle with that yellow sign on it. Up to the basket, the circle's edge is right at the bottom of the hill. Really plays to one distance shot and then a backhand approach shot, but it will take pretty full distance on both those shots. But it's very birdieable. Kristin throwing out a great shot. That's her grace.
I like to use that telephone pole as a distance marker on, I feel like if you have a really good shot, you've made it past the pole, you have a chance at a birdie 3.
Kat pulling out her sail. This looks like a flippy disc. We do have a massive tailwind on this hole. The sail is at 11 speed, understable distance driver. Maria with a destroyer. The purple one is her more beat-in one. So choosing that one on this tailwind shot.
I liked that a lot.
Oh, and putting it way up in the air. and still passed the pole. How did she throw? She threw that so high and still matched Kristin's perfect shot.
Dude, I've been seeing her outthrow all of these people all week.
She probably could throw that disc another 50 to 75 feet if she
Yeah.
threw it down.
She didn't even have any type of, it was just a hyzer.
Kat throwing her shot into the green. You can see that tailwind ripping. She'll have a blocked putt, but she could still put that in. Maria,
Come on,
also
skip up there. Ooh-wee.
kind of leaking right.
That's a tasty one.
The tree is not. She should be able to straddle around that though. It's really. That was a really great shot. Looks like it's close to the bullseye.
These ladies are making this look much easier than it is. I love this too.
Kristin throwing a fairway driver up there inside the circle with an uphill putt into a tailwind. That's ideal.
It's delicious. Holyn with the longest drive.
This is an evader, also fairway driver. She doesn't need a distance driver like most of the field on this second shot.
Are you kidding me? A fairway into the green? Jeez.
Oh, catches a kick off a tree and a roll down the hill.
If she's feeling brave, though, she could still give that a run.
Yeah, no, for real. I mean, it's
I saw
there.
Lisa Fakis throw it in from
Get in there.
Come on.
It's a fun one to run. She wanted it. And Kat, a little straddle, but it's there.
Oh, I'm glad that stuck.
Kristin now with an opportunity to get within one of the leader.
Very nice.
Cashing in.
And Maria for her birdie. After two great shots. This wind could chill, though.
No. I was just thinking, how high does she have to putt this to get this tailwind to not drop it in that, 15-footer?
Easy tap out for par.
I feel like that was just a wind miscue.
Mm-hmm.
Tapping in the par.
So Catrina Allen does not know the scores at this point. She is not looking at UDisc. She's not looking at the PDG app. But she's a smart cookie. She knows in her mind about what people are scoring, about where she stands. She just doesn't know the numbers exactly. So still in the lead, only by one, Catrina Allen, 16 under par. Kristin Tattar coming in with the only birdie on that one. Now at 15, one back. Hole 16, it's a shorty. You could throw a putter or a mid off the tee. Some people might choose a fairway or a driver. I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. And just use whatever works best for you to get the birdie. Only 235 feet and closing in at the finish of the round. This feels like a must get.
Kristin up first, throwing a putter. This is her pure.
Ooh, a little tight on the right side, kicking left. You could hear her sigh. Like, dang, she really wanted that birdie. This could have been the chance to tie it up. She was looking for a park job. See what Catrina Allen has for us with her rift. Oh, that's looking good. Sneak up there. Whoa.
Ooh, a little bit of a odd flare, but that's still inside the circle with a really good look to get the birdie. Maria also going mid. Needed that to flip up a little bit. She is in the jungle over there.
Yeah, and putting towards a downhill. So we'll see if she's going to go for it or lay it up. And a pure off of the tee for Holyn. She's been throwing this really well all week and going a little left, but maybe she'll get to the top.
Similar shot to Maria.
It is.
There may be some lanes in there. Kristin, however, in recovery mode. She needs to save her par.
Come on.
Or throw it in. Okay, that was looking so good. But there's so many trees. As you can see, it's just jail over there to get through that gap. Maria with a little window.
That branch that's low and left is looking sketch, though.
Mm-hmm. She's going to have to throw it hard to get it under there and still in the basket.
Sit, sit, sit. Oh, thank you, tree. So Holyn says that limb isn't working for me, drops to the proposal, knee putt for the bird. Didn't
again.
put enough height on it. Luckily, she sticks because there is a cliff down there that could have gotten away from them really quickly.
Kristin's par save with Catrina several feet in front of her looking at a birdie.
Total miss, right side. Not what you want to see here. She needed that.
That's a deflator right there. Just close to the end. She had just made a push, and now she's going to lose 2 to Catrina if she makes this.
No. Okay, but Catrina is still in the lead, but you really want that bird. This is a must-save bogey at this point.
So Kristin only losing 1 stroke here instead of the 2 that we kind of expected, and they're still only 2 strokes apart.
The next 2 holes are birdieable, so nothing's set in stone just yet.
You could also take like a 9 on the next hole.
You don't ever know what's going to happen in disc golf.
Nice cleanup putt. Yeah, the looming mound of 17, once you're able to get past it, it feels like you can kind of sigh with a little bit of relief. But until you get past that mound or you're sitting up top there, there's always something bad that could happen.
So Kat tapping in her par here on hole 16.
So no birdies from this card. Everybody maintaining their position except for Kristin, who dropped back 1 more. So 2 strokes separate the 2 leaders on this card.
I think it's interesting how the shortest hole on the course got no birdies from the lead card. So short, but it's strong.
Hole 17, par 4, shoot the gap first. Land out into this open area. Really plays to a sidearm, but a backhand turnover could actually get really close to the pin. Next shot is going to be a couple hundred feet to approach this scary mound. I like to be where the steps are in front of the mound, but hopefully we see some smart plays on the green.
Ooh, get off of that. Get off of that. Ooh, she sneaks past that bush, and that'll be in a good position.
They're throwing into a crosswind right now that is not very favorable.
I have played with Maria in previous years here, and I have seen her get all the way to circle 2 on her drive with a Innova Wraith.
Ooh.
And that is just...
I just saw it flare down there. There is an OB line over there, so she's probably out of bounds.
That's so annoying.
But she's all the way out in the open, so it might not be as bad as it looked like it could be.
Holyn looking like she barely threw the disc, and now it's going to go 400 feet. Man, that was good.
Kristin, same shot, throwing the sidearm with the rive, looking to match Holyn's drive.
Oh,
no! Those trees.
That, man, could have been a chance at a birdie 3. It's going to be... I would say almost impossible for a birdie 3 here unless she just threw it in. But still a chance to save par from this position. But since Catrina's already made it out of the gap, that's the last thing you wanted to do here.
So Maria is safe over there. She got all the way out after that early kick, and now she's throwing her second shot. Hits a little bit of that tree, but it fights.
Yeah, she has a smash of a standstill. So about where you would like your drive to originally land, unless you're Maria and you make it all the way to circle 2. I'll never forget that drive. All right, a lot of decisions to be made how you're going to get into the green. The high hyzer, the low skip shot, the straight.
It's really tough to stick the landing on this green. So, she's coming in with a good angle.
And the limbs twiggled. So she'll have a decision to make. Go for it, lay it up. I feel like at this point, you'd be smart and you'd lay it up.
I hope that she lays it up. Kristin now on her third shot. She's got to put this really close so that she can save her par, give herself a shot at
looking a little
putting pressure
left,
on.
Cutting in front of the basket. So now she'll also have a decision to make. A long uphill putt, looking like almost a headwind for her. And Holyn makes it so far, she can actually go in left. Oh, I love that.
Ooh,
Come on, get up
the
there.
hill. Oh,
Ooh.
okay. Card mates confirmed. Maria on her third. Playing the skip shot.
And it just goes straight. And that's an okay position. It's not the easiest one to putt from.
Cat should be laying this up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, my
Was
goodness.
that like a half go?
Oh, my goodness.
Was that a half go for it or a layup?
What
or was
happened?
What?
I don't know.
Because she put the height on it to like put it in, but she knows.
But in that headwind.
She knows what was going to happen if you.
And it wasn't like it was a short putt. I mean, she's
No.
edge of the circle, outside the circle.
And then, okay, well, that was an interesting series of events, and now Kristin Tattar with a long par save.
Oh, my God.
That is so clutch.
What?
We saw her do the same thing on hole 17 at D-Glow, smashing a long uphill putt.
Yeah.
Incredible. She
Wow.
really
And
comes
from a
in clutch
stretch
when
out.
it matters.
Like, how did she even calculate that putt?
The skill it takes for that. Maria says, no thanks. Pitches it to the top of the dirt mound.
Good play, Maria. Yep, I agree. Holyn with the birdie look from the steps. This is a really good place to putt from as much as it looks hard. It's probably the best place. Because then you have the full tee pad behind you
Yes.
to actually land on flat.
Yep.
And possibly not roll away if it doesn't go in the basket.
Come on. Yeah, good birdie.
Of course, that's how you would ensure that it doesn't roll away.
Just put it in.
So Kat now tapping in for bogey.
Get in there. All right. So cutting it close here.
Wow.
I love the drama.
Yeah, I wonder if Kat would have intentionally laid that up if she was paying attention to the scores, and maybe that's why she ran it, because it was not too far of a putt. But
Right.
She definitely didn't need to, but because of that, she has now dropped back one. And
Still
also,
in the lead, though.
Well, she is, but now she may not know this, but Valerie is actually tied at -15 at this moment as well.
And she doesn't know that because
And
she
Kristin is only one back.
isn't watching the scores. So here we go, hole 18, finishing out the round par 3, 465. You can choose to play left or right of the tree line. There is OB left. You really want to watch out for that. But a lot of times if you make it to the sidewalk up there, I feel like you've got a really good drive. It's very much threeable for this card.
Holyn up first with her massive sidearm, throws the rive. That wind catches it a bit, pushes her to the right side.
Whoa.
Way up there, though.
Yeah,
Way
she
up
is.
there. She will have an open look to get a birdie.
Yeah, you can see that corner of the sidewalk I mentioned. When you make it that far, you know you've got a good drive.
Kristin also with a rive.
Ooh,
This is
that's looking good.
really nice. She's going to be maybe a little obstructed. Underneath, there's kind of a bigger tree that she's going to have to go around to get to the pin. But it's not that far. It's 150 feet or so. Catrina, this is her bonsai. So fairway driver, pretty overstable.
I've seen watching Catrina throw this shot past the sidewalk.
She's trying to leave herself out to the left side.
Yep.
Because it's a much more simple approach. Maria going destroyer.
Ooh, I like that.
Trying to get
Under those limbs. Still very much parable from that position, though. Scoot. So she'll have about a 35-footer looking at birdie in a strong wind.
Catrina needs to put this close. That was her breaker. Oh, and she does it right inside the bullseye.
Wow, what a great shot. Under pressure, too.
Yeah, she needs to birdie this in order to avoid a playoff with Valerie. Kristin needs to throw this in now that Catrina's parked. Oh, there it goes. Skip.
Wow. Oh, no, she goes out of... You had to put it on. You had to put the move on it in order to get it in, and that was the risk, going long OB. I admire the courage, though. So, Holyn was past the trees on her forehand?
Yeah.
That's why we don't see them anymore?
I mean, it did get lucky through the trees.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, and it was so high.
Incredible.
Too. Like, I can't imagine if she levels that shot out a little, how far it'll go.
So as Catrina is approaching the green here, Austin tells her, you need to make this putt for the win. And that's when she truly understands the scores. Maria just trying to go for her putt, a little bit off.
And Kristin not really in danger of losing her position as in third. So running that basket on that shot was the play. And now she's got, a difficult comebacker, but...
Oh, my goodness. What a cash. So casual, too.
Yeah, well...
Just a casual 35-footer in the wind.
Once you realize that you aren't going to win, probably makes those putts a little easier. Maria cleaning up for the par.
Solid. What a fun weekend of golf this has been. Holyn tapping out for her birdie 3.
And Catrina to avoid a playoff and to win the Open for the 5th time.
5-time.
Easy putt.
Catrina Allen does it again.
What a great year she's had so far. Playing really solid. She put down a hot round at Waco, even though she didn't win. She won in Vegas.
With a new bag.
Yep. She's got, all these signature discs coming out. And congratulations to Catrina. I love to see it.
Thank you guys for watching.
Congratulations on the victory, Catrina. You're now a 5-time champion out here in Belton. What do you think it is about this place?
I mean, sorry, my truck.
It's got the windmill.
It's got the windmill. Maybe that's it. A little wind, golf course style, but some woods holes, lots of strategy. And I don't know, I just love how excited Neil and the crew are when we get into town.
And speaking of wind, I feel like everyone on the tour now thinks that Central Texas is the windiest place on planet Earth. What are some of your keys to success in high winds?
Really just trusting my disc. I guess in 2012 I was playing in Texas and it was extremely windy, and I was like, I need to learn how to make the wind my friend. And if you can figure that out, it can actually help on certain holes.
Yeah. Can you walk us through what's going through your mind on hole 17 when you're going to lay that putt up and you see the wind get up under it and take it up over the other side of the hill?
Yeah, that was supposed to come out flatter than I wanted it to, knowing that wind was coming up and over, and it's supposed to come out lower. But you also don't want to duff an upshot. So I guess yeah, after that, after the rollaway, just get up and down and go to hole 18. And I know I talk about this a lot, but I had no idea what the scores were until Austin told me I have to make that putt to win. Yeah.
And that was going to be my next question. It's not too often that we have in the FPO field, we have someone from the chase card having a chance to win, and Valerie did just that today. And you're telling us that you had no idea that she was in contention from that chase card.
No, I had no idea. I honestly thought that Maria was making jokes that she was like 30 over or something. And knowing Holyn had a couple of bad holes that I don't know the scores exactly, but I'm aware of what's kind of going on. And so, yeah, I thought it was between me and Kristin on the last hole until she threw that up shut out of bounds, and that was kind of like Austin's like, yeah, you got to make that. Don't lay that down.
So first in Vegas, third in Waco, and first here again. Is it safe to say that you're feeling pretty good about your new lineup of discs?
Yeah. The discs are amazing, but so is my crew. I know I've said it before, but the support from them has been overwhelming, and I just feel really confident knowing that they have my back and they're cheering me on.
Cool. Well, congratulations on the performance, Catrina, and we'll see you next week in Tyler for the Texas State Championship.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Here you heard it. Catrina Allen, 5-time Open champion. Thanks for watching. I'm Sarah Hokom here with Holly Finley. We've had a great time.
We sure have. Appreciate you tuning in all weekend to this FPO lead card coverage. Hope to see you on the next one.